Hello everyone, my name is Andrew Lee and this is my intro video for EDL 856. I live in Manhattan, Kansas, and this past December my wife and I just had our second daughter, so our house is a little bit crazy and neither of us are sleeping very much. So if you hear crying upstairs, I apologize. I've been teaching at Manhattan High School for the past 5 years. I teach juniors American literature. And I would say that community at our school, in relations to those around the greater Manhattan area, and then just the teacher relationship with students, and that I think is extremely important. And I think that's something that our school is starting to value, but needs some improvement. I would say that students strongly sense when teachers create a community with one another. There's a strong community in the building, and I feel like that is what needs to happen first before a school reaches out to neighboring businesses or those to come in and help support the teachers and students in building that strong community. I've been a part of student council, and with student council, I have asked for teacher participation and student participation in various activities, and that was a challenge for quite some time, just getting that sense of community to happen. But once I think that teachers have that strong sense of unity between one another, then I think students can feed off of that, and then can go out into the community and help make that happen. As far as what things I think need to improve both in the school and what I can do, I've tried to provide a community aspect to my class. Being that it's a humanities class, I have the opportunity to kind of make my students survey people in the community, address certain challenges that Manhattan's facing, and bring in speakers to talk about various jobs and skills that they have. Like this past fall, I had a published author come in and speak to all of my classes on what it takes to publish a novel and all the edits and the importance of writing and grammar and all of that. We also at our school have a 90-minute advisory once a week, and I would say that that's another area where we can bridge teacher, student, administration, and parents. I would say that that's something that we need to really work on at our school, and yours truly even needs to help and make that more beneficial for everyone. I sit on committees with administration, and we have this discussion quite often on how we can use that advisory to create more of a community, to have people come in and speak to students, how students can go out into the community and job shadow or volunteer their time. And so that is an area that both myself and administration are trying to create those opportunities. I would also say that an area that I could drastically improve is creating that community with the parents of my students. I would say that I don't initiate as much as I should, and I feel like also when I do initiate, by the time my parents at junior year, they kind of tend to not really want to involve themselves or have involved themselves over the last 11 years and are kind of just ready for their son or daughter to graduate. And so that's kind of been a challenge. Every time I do kind of try and create a community with the parents, I don't get much back. I do try to create lesson or assignments where students take home something to engage the parents and have that conversation at home with what we're talking about in class. So there are some attempts that I make, and I should try and do that more. But yeah, am excited to learn more about how I can integrate and create more of a community in my school, and then also involve those in the business world and just the leaders in the Manhattan community and help them support uh, my high school. So I look forward to working with all of you, and I hope you all have a great day.